King Billy here, back with another Idle Heroes video, and as it's Tuesday, we're going to go through a quick news update for you, just rounding up all the kind of leaks that have came out today. Most importantly, which we'll discuss a little bit later on in the video, along with other upcoming events that are going on for the rest of the year, is that they have announced that there will be some kind of super wishing coin event coming up. Okay, so more details on that in a bit. First thing we're just going to go over Friday's events that will be coming up. So you're going to have this one, which is called Sleepless Maze, and it is basically the campaign drop event where you'll be able to collect these little, well, they look like teddy bears to me, but they're calling them cutie dolls. So as always, we'll refer to them by their proper name in the game. Collect the cutie dolls to get rewards basically, and cash them in at the end of the week. Now, your free-to-play reward, or my estimation, this should be the free-to-play one, which is like usually 2,400 of the cutie dolls. You can get that usually as long as you're logging in every 10 hours to collect your loot. Over the course of the week, you get a 5-star Scary. There's also going to be a 5-star Gustin available for you there. That should be the second tier hero prize, which is usually about 2,700. You need to contribute some kind of universal crystals or cash usually towards that to get that, unless you're really, really, really lucky. And then up above that, I think usually around 3,100, you're going to have Armor Raw, who's obviously amazing, but again, going to cost you to get to Armor Raw. There should be 2 artifacts available as well, but they haven't confirmed which 2 that'll be yet. Okay, but again, they'll be kind of pay to get or contribute universal crystals. All right. So that's that one. You're going to have the mysterious chest as well. The mysterious chest, as we all know, it's not mysterious at all. They tell us what is going to be in there. So this is not your current rewards. Okay, this is just an example. All right. But the reason I put this in here is because there's no image at the minute for what's coming up on Friday, but I do know the costs. Okay, so usually you get the 2 on the left and the 2 on the right for those costs there, and then you get in the middle either a 6,000 or 8,000 K, 8,000 K, that's not right, 8,000 gem box. Now, if you get a 6,000 gem box, it's usually just like 25,000 of the guild coins, and then like orange artifact shards or something like that. Can vary. But if it's an 8,000 one, what you get is you get like 30 feathers as well as the 25,000 guild coins, and then you usually get like a decent 5-star hero. So in this picture it's got Horus, but this week it will actually be Cthulhu, who has been reworked recently and is really good now. So you can get that one for 8,000. And the only other thing that's not really correct in the image here is the ones for the 1,200 gems and the 2,400 gems. Okay, now they've got the 4-star armor on here, but this week, that's what you usually get, but this week they're going to be putting the monster parts in there. So the 2 different kind of monster parts that you can use to upgrade your monster, they'll be there, I think, instead of those. Okay, so just kind of my thoughts on that one at the moment there, and we'll confirm again when everything comes out on Thursday. We'll drop another video for you as well for that one. Okay, that's basically how it's going to work for you. As I said, it'll be Cthulhu in the 8,000 K. I keep saying that, in the 8,000. Let's just call it 8K, in the 8K gem box. All right, not Horus, which is unfortunate because the Horus is better. Let's be honest, but Cthulhu is still great. Yes, so this is what we mentioned before. So super wishing coin. Okay, all they've said really is that there's going to be coming in the future, there will be a super wishing coin event. Now, to me, that means, does it mean there's going to be one like, say, running alongside the normal wishing coin event, or is it going to be its own event, or is it going to be put in a monthly event, or is it just going to be a one-off event? Now, what they could be referring to is the one that everyone's kind of saving for anyways, which is the Black Friday event. So that's one of the options there. So just to show you, this is from last year. This is the part of the Black Friday event, and they called it the Black Friday Carnival, which used the super wishing coins. This is the only time they've really done an event that used them. Okay, so I'll just read this. So it said, during the event, get 1 point for consuming 1 Prophet Orb or super wishing coin. Max points obtained by consuming Prophet Orbs and super wishing coins are 240 and 60 respectively. Okay, so So what that means is 240 plus 60 is 300. The most points you could get was 300, okay? And you had to do basically 3 loops of the Prophet Orb event, which equaled 240, and then use 60 wishing coins as well, okay, to get you to the 300 points. But look at what you got for 300 points when you got up to the top. Well, for 200, and you got other rewards as well below this, which I'll show you on the next bit. But yeah, you got 220 points. You got a Runes power, which this is when like Valk was like really good. So you got everyone wanted that for Valk. Even the Amuvor with the Amuvor skin. Back then, Amuvor was considered a lot higher up than he is now. And he is, I think, going to get the rework. So on Friday, I think he's already on the tap servers, which is like the Chinese server. They get things usually a week before everyone else in the world. But look at that, 300 points, you could get a Kiss of Ghost, which is usually a pay-to-win. Back then, you couldn't even use Universal Crystal Shards, so it was only a pay-to-win artifact, okay? So apart from in this event, where you could have got it just by using them. So that's why I'm saying, is the Black Friday event going to be similar to last year? And is that what they're talking about when the sale is going to soon be in the future? There's going to be a Super Wishing Coin event. Do they just mean this, or does they mean it's going to be every month going forward? So we don't know. Time will tell. So that brings us nicely on to the next discussion point, which I just thought it's probably good at this point in the year. I feel like we've just got events left, right, and centre kind of thing. Okay, so I was thinking about this today, and I thought so that'll bring us nicely on to the next point. Quickly, just to go over this, what you got, you're going to have Black Friday coming up, which is very much at the end of November. Before that one, you should have, because Black Friday basically comes just after Thanksgiving in America, so Thanksgiving, I believe, is, I think, I looked at the day, I think I said it was the 26th, but it said Tuesday the 26th, so, like, no, sorry, it said Thursday the 26th, but the 26th over here in England is a Tuesday. So regardless, well, you should have a Thanksgiving event that first week, and then the Black Friday event the week after. So for us, that'll be on the 29th. Black Friday's on the 29th of November, okay? So what you could get is you get the Black Gold card, which is cool. If you're a spender, you can spend £20 there. And for 15 days, you'll get 800 gems a day, 2 gold feathers a day, and your level time is 88,000 gold every day as well, okay? The Black Friday Carnival below that, we've mentioned that one. Now these things here, the Black Friday VIP special offer, this was based on if you have a VIP level, okay? So if you can see, if I go to the bottom of here, see if you were VIP, this guy here must have been VIP 11, so you could buy the Elite Light Shards and the 30 feathers for 3,500 gems. If he gets to VIP 12, it unlocks the next one, and you can buy that for, I'm assuming it was 3,500 as well, judging by what's above it. And then at level VIP 13, you would unlock the last one there as well. Okay, but yeah, basically that worked on, if you go back to the start, I believe the first one was for anyone, okay? VIP 0, you could get, for 100 gems, you could get 10 wishing coins, which is a really good deal. Then the price goes up, you can get 4 heroic summon scrolls for 200, so that's again really cheap. It's basically, it's a sale, it's a Black Friday sale. But yeah, it went up, so it was VIP 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it just went all the way up, as I said, until you got to VIP 12 and 13, okay? So there was that, so they might have something similar this year. You had your usual profit summon prizes there, which last year you got the usual stuff there. Then you got a Cthulhu at the top there, and 15 relics, so just the normal stuff, and the Heroic Miracle, the normal stuff. You got like a light or a dark hero at the end of it all by completing all the quests, okay? But yeah, there was some pretty good stuff on there last year, so hopefully we'll get something pretty similar this year to that one. And it'll be nice to be, especially if we can get something like a Kiss of Ghost, it'll be awesome. I wanted to show you this as well. So we've had a video on this previously. We showed some footage of this, which is kind of just like a reworked new look to the game. It's gone live in the Tap servers, the Chinese Tap servers this week. So we Might get that next week. I don't know for sure. But I just thought it was worth showing you that. The pets or monsters, that page looks very different as well. At least you get quite a few on the page there. That's what you'll look like if you're looking at the monster. There's not much difference there really. And then this one's kind of interesting. So at the minute, when you're looking at your hero list, you have 7 across the top, like seven along, and then it goes to the next row. So the new one's going to have 8 along. And the reason that kind of matters is some people count their fodder heroes by rows at the minute. So they kind of look at it and they go, how many fodder heroes? Okay, 4 rows equals like a 9-star. On this, it's going to be like 4 rows minus 4 heroes because they've got the extra 4 along the side. So just kind of handy for people who count in that way, just to kind of bear that in mind if we do get that change coming, to look out for it, okay? The next thing as well, something, just a small thing, is the cost of these, as we all know, is very expensive. They're going to be reducing the cost, I believe, just by like 10%. All right, so it's something, it's not great, but it's something rather than nothing. So keep an eye out for that one changing as well. As I said, Amuvor there should be getting his rework. I believe he's already gone on the Tap servers last week, so we should be getting that one Friday, I believe. So watch this space to see if that does happen for sure. And they've said usually they'll say we're going to rework whoever next, and they'll announce it on the Tuesday. But they haven't announced it. They've said they're going to announce it tomorrow instead for some reason. So we'll have to. I'll tag that into a video tomorrow as well. See who's getting reworked next. Hopefully for me, it's Aspen. That's what I'm hoping for. And then the only other thing, as I said, is just to go over the way I think the events are going to work out. So, as I say, you're going to have, well, you've got this week, on Friday, you've got the mysterious chest with the campaign loot drop. And so that means the week after that one, you should have the, I always forget what this one's called. You'll have obviously a casino event, but whether or not it'll have super wishing coins in there or not, I don't know. And then you'll have the one, I can't remember what it's called, where you exchange your heroes for like another hero. You exchange like 4 4-stars and 1 5-star for like a better 5-star plus some gear, stuff like that. I forget what it's called. So that one. So that brings you on to what should run over the course of Thanksgiving. So that should be, in theory, a heroic summon event to go in line with that, and then that would bring us on to Black Friday, which would be a profit orb event, possibly, as I said, with super wishing coins. So basically, moral of the story at the minute is just don't spend super wishing coins at the minute. Wait for an event. Also, don't spend too many gems, because you might get on the Black Friday event, you might end up having, if you're VIP, you might end up having a load of gems to fork out as well. So try and keep them back, but you have got your mysterious chest, and the 8k chest is good. So I think they're trying to do everything they can to get us to spend basically at the minute. And then that should kind of lead you up to Christmas, and then over Christmas you should have that looks like, looking at the calendar, it'll run into a Christmas event on there as well, which would be heroic summon event. And then I don't know if that goes over 2 weeks, so I don't know what they're going to do there, or if they're going to have a New Year's event as well, a separate one, because to me it makes sense to go, because the way the cycle works, it should work that you can have a heroic summon event for Christmas, and then you can have a profit orb event again for New Year, and that will work out nicely. So we'll see what they do, but don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications for any more videos like this, so we can keep you up to date as and when those kind of news bits come out as to what events to expect. So you have a better chance to be able to save the right stuff for them to spend and make the most of your rewards, okay? So with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, drop a comment below if you know of any other events that might fit in there, especially in between Black Friday and Christmas. I believe they would just be normal events, but if you know of any different, please let us know as well there. And we will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.